here, YouTube and TikTok. This is your girl, Ask Big Mama. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't had an opportunity to check me out, my readings and different things, you can find all this stuff right over here in YouTube world. How's everybody feeling? We're going to go ahead and get started with the show because we're talking about love. Okay, this is that new energy that's out here today. And I told y'all for the whole year, we're going to be pushing what? Love in the what? The energy for the collective. You know what I'm saying? And it's for everybody, spiritual or not. But our goal is to be about our business and see what's going on in this relationship. Now, what I'm seeing in the spirit is a lot of third party situations, okay? So if you find yourself in a situation like that, baby, I'm telling you, it ain't nothing to play with. This new energy is not playing with nobody, okay? So I'm just keeping it real. But we're going to go ahead and pull this energy for today. And we're going to see what the universe has for us, okay? If you want a reading from us, it's 3 cards for 10. Ask Big Mama. Soaps. Okay, Spirit, what we got for the collectors today? What are the things that's coming in for love? What are some things that we need to look at? What are some of the things we need to move? What are some of the things that stagnate everybody in this relationship? Come on, our angels, our ancestors, Orishas, over close to the sun. I'm going closer to the have everything to the sun. Everything that's not working has to flee. So let's see what we got going on this energy today. For love. Love is a beautiful thing. All right. True love is in the building. This ain't nothing to play with. Some people are being open, ready to change the game. Some of y'all been broken. Some of y'all been silent. Some of y'all only thing you've been out here is ghosting and blocking people. And it comes for fear because you didn't have somebody to come into your life and to be a distraction in your life. But if you want love, you can't sit here and say, I don't want it because somebody wronged you. In that case, the rest of your life, somebody gonna have a problem with you. Okay? Now it's the time to figure out how to pick the right person in your energy. That's all you got to do. True love appears when you ain't looking for it. I always say sometimes love can come softly. You don't even see it coming. Because you're going through a lot of different things in life. You know, life can be hell. Don't nobody want to love nobody when they're going through hell in their lives. They'd rather make, problems for everybody else. And just everything just stagnant. Everybody mad. Nobody want to see happiness because you feel that you've been wronged in your life. Let me tell you something. One thing you're going to learn in this thing called life, you're going to see yes and no for the rest of your goddamn life. And you're going to have to figure it out. I don't care what relationship you're going to get in. It's going to come with some bullshit. Okay? Right. Ask yourself, what is you doing? What are you bringing to the table? Is you a appeasing person? Do you bring love into the building? Or are you just a walking hell? Okay? But if you want real love in your life, honey, you better ask God how to fix it. It's okay. Love is beautiful. Beautiful make you love make you strong. It gets you past all the bullshit, all the film, the bullshit that come with it. So if you really want love in your life, love will appear if you want it. It don't come when you want it. Because see, some of y'all are already broken. So that's why a lot of y'all ain't understand what I'm saying, because you think you're gonna jump for that person is gonna be okay. No, it's time to heal. What happens when you heal? Things changes. You have conversation. You're not going to make the same problems that you did last time, right? So we trying to get to that real love, that understanding energy. You know what I'm saying? A connection, a soulmate. Somebody is matching your fly. That's all. Marriage, I told you this year is all about marriage. These men are looking for wives. Okay? Now, if you a bum bitch, don't want a man, don't know how to treat your man, no, you don't need one. Because some of y'all women out of line. You don't cook, you don't clean, you don't keep your body clean and all type of shit. Yeah. But you want a rich man. Y'all, you want a man to take care of you. What are you bringing to the table? We always got so many problems with the man. What we got the problem with the woman? Because see, it's always going to be that woman that's supposed to align the relationship anyways. You can't wait for a man to do that. We supposed to have to do that. That's why when mom always told you a woman can tear her house up and bring it up. Yeah, what type of woman are you? Because I've seen a lot of women break down their houses, tear it up. I can't make it up. But you say you want a husband. Well, first of all, when you want a marriage, you ain't gonna be in the streets all the time. You can't have your friends in your business. Yes, it's gonna be a lot of shit you ain't gonna do no more once you get in somebody's energy. Oh, you gotta be out here in the bars all the damn time. No, not when you got a husband. Yeah, get out sometimes, but not every day. So that's why it's important to do things all the time, every week with your husband or your counterpart. You know, you make sure that you fall in love with each other every day. See, that's the way of keeping a relationship together. You got to stay in love with that person. You want to still date him and date her, even after kids, right? Every day I'm in love with you. Every day I want to see you. Every day I want to go to date. I want to have a date time with you, baby. That's how it's supposed to be. When you pick the person in your life and that person that see you and you see him, all that other shit is out of the place. Okay? So we talk about marriage. We ain't talk about just laying up. I'm talking about real marriages. Okay? The one that you want to bring into your life that you can build with, right? Yeah, so a lot of shit that you would do wouldn't do in a relationship, you can't do it. And that's why we see in the industry and stuff that can't nobody keep a man or a woman. Because you know what? Everybody always thinking about material things and money. But people don't want to love no more. Is that crazy? I'd rather have money and material thing than have love in my building. Hey, baby, love and light. So I can't make this up. If you're looking for some love, you have to change your way of thinking, baby. That's a stinky thinking way. Yeah, you better change that. Nobody care about no goddamn money. Every day you live, you're gonna make some money. That's nothing. Material things, you're gonna lose them all the time in your life. But we talking about love, something that's gonna be that stays, can't nobody break it. Hey, baby, love and light. The universe always gonna be here for you, especially when it comes to connection and love. See, the universe is gonna guide you towards your special person. You know when you got that right person in your energy, right? Of course you know. You know if that motherfucker ain't shit either. You know the difference. Yeah? You understand that. Okay? Then don't get it twisted. Because the universe is going to show you things that you don't like about a relationship. All right? So always ask the universe for your help. Always ask the universe to help you as you start moving around and meeting different energies in this new energy today. Yeah, I always go to the universe for my help, the creator of everything. Spirit, give me some more love for the collective today. Some of y'all in relationships right now, and you feel like you're being tested by your counterpart. It's always something. And you feel like, damn, am I even enough? Yeah, sometimes a man, he gonna test your strengths. How can you deal with him? He want to see if you a weak ass bitch or a broke down man. See, everybody gonna learn how to test people just because they can. They want to see, Jen, I'm gonna bring you into my life. I want you to be able to match me. I want you to feel that shit, right? And that's what it is. So we got to get to the point that we understand what a relationship is. Now, if a person just testing you and keep doing the same shit over there, I'm gonna ask you, why are you testing me? What's the problem? Let's have the conversation. But sometimes they want to see how your mind works. Not just about that ass work, but your mind. You got some sense? How you deal with situation? Hell, you might get a man that got kids. How you gonna deal with that? And you ain't got no kids. See, it's a lot of different things that you gotta ask yourself right now in the thick of it all. All right? 30 figures. That's the emperor. This is structure. This is boundaries. Understanding what you looking for in a relationship. And don't play when it comes to your feelings. If you don't want a broke ass man, you ain't got to have one. It's okay to have boundaries in relationships. Y'all scared to have a conversation. I know what it is. You scared that you will not make the pass. Or he might say some shit that you didn't want to hear, but you want what you want. And this is why we find ourselves in situations all the time. We can't help ourselves. So when it comes to a relationship, you got to know what you're going to deal with versus you're not going to do. If you know you want a man that's a giver, a provider, you have to find a man that match what you want in that man. If you want a thug, then there's a lot of them everywhere. Okay? I can't make it up. It's the truth. Spirit, give me some more information. Some people are hungry and someone's looking for food. Some of y'all in this new energy, you hungry for love today. And you want to be fed. You might be fed mentally, physically, mentally, all that. Because I need a motherfucker to feed my spirit. Sometimes we find a relationship that we just know it just ain't right. Ain't nothing coming with it. Ain't learning for nothing. Y'all might have an intense relationship physically, but y'all don't have no conversation after that. That's the way you don't want to go. You want everything to work together. So that means, yeah, he's hungry and he need to be fed. So what you going to do when you love a person, you going to make sure that you put good shit into they souls. No different than with your mind. Because you want that person who's in your energy, you want that person to be okay with who you are. Right? So you ain't going to just the person that you love and you going to give them some bullshit. Living life. You don't want to give them some pork that you know is going to take your blood pressure to the thing. You know? We don't want our men eyes going blind and shit for shit what our body shouldn't have. So what you going to do? You go feed them what? Good shit to what? The souls. All right? Can't make it up. Honor. You're going to have a relationship. You're going to have to honor that person who you love. I cannot honor a motherfucker I don't like. Treat the people you love with respect all the time. If you say you love that person, the first thing you should do is make sure they're good. That don't mean put them down in front of your friends and your family. Protect them. If your man said right now, we can't go nowhere else right now, we hidden for a minute, honor that. Everybody don't want everybody's business. Right? And you will find this relationship become together. So if you know that man is a person that like to be by themselves, why would you bring a lot of people around you? He's not that type of man. So why would you do it? Same way with a woman. If if she don't feel good with a lot of people around her, why would you push shit on top of her? Right? It's honor. It's called honor and respect. And that's what it is in a relationship. Because here come the confusion. Because somebody ain't listening. Somebody ain't listening. All seekers of truth will experience confusion. Ask the universe to provide the answers that you need. So if you're not listening to the person that you love and you say you rock with them and you really respect them, why would you not listen to them? And ladies, y'all can't go over here and man these men like that. You can't. They're not boys. They're grown men. They don't want you to raise them. They want you to max them. Okay? So when they want to lay in the bed with you, that's a whole different thing. That's a man in there. He's supposed to lay on them titties. He supposed to put his head to your heartbeat. He supposed to do all that shit. But when he's a man, he's out here in the world, let him be a man. That ain't for you to disrespect him in front of his friends and different things like that. Move your ass around. I've never been the type of woman where my man got his friends, I'm there. No, unless he tell me, baby, you come through. It's all about respect. Hey, baby, loving life. Who wants their woman up under another man's face? No, you move yourself around, and then you'll act, and your man asks you, baby, I'm gonna hang with my man. Oh, I'm off the way, baby. Enjoy your time. But see, y'all want to be all in their business and shit like that. Let that man be a fucking man. Y'all get these men, you bring them into your house. First thing you want to put them out and different things like that. I went through the same shit when I was younger. And it wasn't that something that he didn't do though. He just didn't want to take care of business. So you had to get your ass up out of here. You didn't want to do the job anyways. But if a motherfucker is in your life and he's doing the shit that he's supposed to be doing and you treat him like shit, you should be shaming your damn self. And okay? So we got to get away from confusion. If we're trying to build a relationship. Some of y'all dealing with women as healers. She might be a high priest. And she done came into your fucking life and turned your life upside down. You wasn't ready for it. You wasn't ready for that connection. Or you thought you was going to play with a high priest. You thought you was going to play with the divine in the collective. Oh no. Sit your ass down. But you talking about change your life real quick? If you ain't never had a healer or a spiritual woman, I'm going to tell you, we ain't the ones to play with. Because what we do, we give you a mirror so you can see your reflection. And sometimes people don't like to see the reflection. Because when you got to see you and the shit that you have done. So what we healers do, I'm going to show you exactly who you are. And I'm going to give it to you out of love. Because I see greatness in you. So I got to give that mirror because I want you to see it's not about you. The program is not about you. So when you deal with a relationship, we got to do what? Love and light. Be fair. Some of y'all ain't fair. You want to build. Some of y'all so selfish that you want the man to do everything. And you require shit. That's just what it is. And this is why a lot of people are not winning in these relationships. Because nobody's thinking about the other person. Okay? So we got to get down to my business. See, over here asking me, but I don't play no games. I'm going to give you the truth. I'm not going to give you half shit. See, a lot of y'all want the lies. I can't do that. I'm going to give you what the Spirit told me to give you so it can help you going on your next level in your life. Thank you, Spirit. Some of y'all haven't even written your story yet. Y'all haven't seen the love story that's coming. Y'all so used to lame ass men and broken ass women. To anything that's come up in, you ain't gonna be ready for it anyways. I can't make it up. That's what it is. So you haven't had a chance to even write your story, that love story. Stop listening to these bitches that don't want no man. Make you change what you feel. I ain't got no conversations for no bitch got a problem not having a man. Because when I get my man, you ain't gonna be around. You want to be by yourself? That's all I see on TikTok. You bitches don't want men. But you want a woman? Some of y'all some most selfish ass women I've ever seen in my life. Go look on TikTok. They ain't got no respect for the man, and we wonder why our men go to other women. You don't want to clean. You don't want to do nothing. You want to read and pay for it, baby. 3 cards for 10. Ask Big Mama Soaps. I can't make it up. Somebody is in love is in the air. I told you these men today is coming for their divine. They're coming for it. You gonna be ready? Are you ready? Okay. We're gonna see. So, guys, that's all I got for you guys right now. I'm gonna make me some lunch real quick. I've been at the gym all day, but I'm gonna get back up in here and I'm gonna do this. The next sign for YouTube. Let me see. Is the Leos. So I'm gonna be hitting up TikTok and YouTube. Okay. Well, get out, Boogie. Nobody give a fuck about what you talking about. You can get your ass up out of here. How about that one? So let me go ahead and block your ass. So we won't have to have this conversation no more. Goodbye. Nobody needs you. Get your ass out of here, lame. All right, guys. See you guys in a minute.